Well, hi friends, welcome to this week's edition of Saturday Morning Crafting, where I have joined forces with Melissa of More Creations and Gloria of Girliest Cards under the hashtag Two Crafters One Design. Each week we assemble, we decide on a focal feature, something we have either alike or similar in our stash. We craft with those items and we bring forth our projects to you all on Saturday morning. Now, while we're at it, we upload to Jill Norwood's hashtag satmornmakes, in which Jill encourages all of us to get crafty throughout the week. Come back on Saturday or whenever we're able to do so and upload our projects to the hashtag satmornmakes. This week for Two Crafters One Design, our focal feature is on spring. And to help me accomplish my goal of utilizing my supplies, as well as to tie this in with last week's theme, which was a treat box, I have pulled out the following items. So I have used these, which are some just clay bits that I picked up from Michael's. These, like gems. I picked these up many moons ago from Michael's as well. I have this little off-white thin ribbon, and I got it at a store called Mark's. It's a deep discount store that we have here. They like buy a lot of closeouts and things of that nature. I pulled out my Be Bold Blooms by Spellbinders. I also pulled out the classic essential labels. Essential classic label. And I use this to, well, I'll show you in a minute. And I pulled out this die set lemon zest. Just notice that this is in upside down. And I pulled out this KS Craft 3D tote. And my paper pad of choice for probably the next couple weeks is going to be this Meant to Be, which was a hot buy from Craftsmith, and which I also picked up at Michael's. Now, like I said, last week our focal feature was on treat boxes, and I didn't have mine completed. So here it is. So here is the little tote that I used. I have put the lemon zest here on the front. Here are the Be Bold Blooms, and then here are some little accent flowers from the Be Bold Blooms. I decorated the side panel, and then I put some of those gems at the bottom for feet so that this is a standing unit. Now, I've also cut this out, which is one of the cut aparts from the paper pad, and it says, "May the flowers remind us why the rain was so necessary." And I decorated it a little bit with some flowers that I cut out. I cut this one out to emulate the ones that was in the paper. And then this is just a lemon that I had left over. Now, I thought about putting this on the back of here, but I don't know if that's going to be too much. You guys let me know what you think. Should I put that on the back of there? I'm not sure just yet. So I haven't done anything yet. And I also left this space open for a sentiment. I usually like to print out my own sentiments, and then I can personalize them the way I'd like to. So, for instance, I may have a sentiment that I print out that says "Joy comes in the morning," and I can just put that on there in some kind of format. I have a couple, one that says "Happy Easter," "Thanks," "Hey you," "Great work." So I print these out and I keep them in my little bag, and then I can use them whenever I need to. And like I said, I like to personalize my gifts so that they're, make this recipients feel a little special. So to go along with the tote, I have created some bag toppers. They are the exact same. And so my thinking is that I'll probably do like a love and like put that in there somewhere. So here's where I use the label, the Spellbinders label. You don't have to have a bag topper die to make a bag topper. And I mean, I know like people like to, you know, we just like to have stuff, but you don't have to have a bag topper to make a bag topper die. Any shape that you have will suffice. So here is the bag topper. Like I said, I used the lemon zest, pulled out some greenery from my greenhouse, and just embellished these. They're all the same. And I made 3 of those. So yeah, guys, these are my spring projects for the week. Next week, our focal feature is going to be on doilies. So if you have any doilies in your stash, pull them out, create with them, upload to the hashtag 2crafters1design, as well as satmornmakes. We would love to see what you are creating. Go over and check out my friends' channels. They'll be listed in the description box. And we'll catch you guys next week. Have a great one, friends. Bye now.